Hello friends, welcome to CP Tutorials. Today we are going to discuss lead code hard problem, which is median of two sorted array. So without wasting our time, we will move to the problem. So hope that screen is visible. So now I have moved to the problem. So you will be given two sorted array, right? So the array is given like num1 and num2, two sorted array of size m and n, right? And we have to return the median of two sorted array. So let's take us an example. So or first we discuss the given example, right? So num1 is given like 1 and 3 and num2 is given like 2. So first of all, I think that we should not discuss median, but I will give an overview. So median is the middlemost element in the sorted array, right? So let's say the median of this array, let's say 1 2 3 4. So if total number of elements present is even, right, then the median will be, and array should be sorted, array must be sorted. That means in increasing order, right? So in that case, the it will be the average of middlemost element, right? Middlemost two element, because we cannot guarantee in this case this can be this can also be middlemost element, this can also be middlemost element. So this will be average of 2 plus 3, right? So it will become 2.5, right? And in this case, let's take the case of odd. Total number of elements will be odd, and in the sorted, then middlemost element is 2, so this will be the median. So in this case we have given num1 1 3, it is already given, this is sorted, right? And num2 is 2, right? So basically if we merge these two array, right, and then sort, actually we have to find the return the median. So as I had explained that median is we can calculate median in sorted array. So when we merge these two arrays, then the sorted order will become this like this, and the median will be middlemost element. So the median is 2. But another case is that 1 2, first array is 1 2 given, and second array is given like 3 4, right? So when we merge, then the array will be 1 2 3 4, and the median will become 2 plus 3, average of 2 and 3, right, as I had discussed earlier. So it will become 2.5, right? And we have to return in double format, so basically it will be 2.5. So now we will discuss some of the cases. So let's say that we will have two array like okay. So actually it's not showing. Okay, I haven't selected the pencil. So let's say our array is like 2 3 5 7 9, right? And another array is like 4 6 and 10, right? So can you tell me what will be the median? So if we merge these two array, right, then we will get 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6 7 9 and 10. So here m is like 5 and n equal to 3 as per the problem. So there will be total 8 elements present, and the middlemost will be like 5 and 6, right? So average of 5 and 6 will become 5.5. Let's consider another case. So let's consider that we will have 4 element present, right? 1 2 3 4, right? And in another example, let's take 10 11 12 13, right? So in this case, or I can take 14 as well. So here m equal to n equal to 5, right? So after merging we will get 1 2 3 4 10 11 12 13 and 14, right? So what will be the median in that case? So median will be 10, that it is middlemost element, right? So coming back to the median, like median definition, we had discussed that it is middlemost element, but basically it is the, if we consider like this, like we are taking another analogy. So if we consider like in the array this is median, right? If this is median, then all the element present on left must be less than that element, less than or equal to. Let's say it's array, let's value is m, then I'll write must be greater than or equal to n, right? This is the basic definition of median. So we'll discuss the basic approach, like we had first we'll discuss the brute force approach, or not the optimized solution, not optimized. So let's say like we will have two array in any order, let's say 5 7 9 12 15, and another array is like 4 3 7, sorry, it is given that sorted, so I will consider 3 4 7 and 11, right? So what will we do? We'll first merge the array, like we this is the approach number 1. So what we'll do, like merge the array, merge array 1 array 2. How will we merge? So we will create new array of size m plus n, right? Put the element like it will be like 5 7 9. We will traverse through one array and put the element in the new array, and then what we'll do, again we'll traverse the array 3 4 7 11. Now we will get the two array, but the problem with this array, we cannot calculate median directly. So what we will have to do, like we will have to sort the array first. So what we will get, sorted array, then we will get the median. So we can successfully get the median. Then now we will discuss the time complexity. What will be the time complexity? So there are two elements, so m number of elements present here, sorry, two array having m and n elements correspondingly. So the time complexity, so we what we have done, like we had created new array of size m plus n. So creating will give order of m plus n, and then we have used sorting. So sorting of m plus n element, so the worst time complexity will become m plus n log m plus n. If we use merge sort, that is standard STL sorting algorithm if you use. So now what we will do, we will try to optimize this solution, right? So we will use the we will make use of the property given, like it was given that both the array is sorted, right? So let's consider 3 5 11 12 15, and another array is 6 7 11 13 19 21, right? Then what we did, we merged, like, but how I will merge this time? I won't merge in random random or not, I cannot say. I won't merge like traversing first array then traversing the second array. What I will do, like I will fix pointer here, I will fix pointer here, and given that the array is sorted, so you had studied merge sort, right? So merge, how we used to merge, like we had started with the pointer and try to put the element which is we'll compare both these element 3 and 6, and then हम क्या करेंगे, like we will compare them, and if we get the smaller element then we'll put that smaller element in the new array, and next we'll move the pointer. So what we'll get, 3 here, and we'll move pointer our right to so our pointer will move to next, right? Then we will put 5 here, then again our I pointer will move to next element. So here the I pointer will be moved. Now the smaller element is 6, so here I will put 6 and j will move. So I will make use of the two pointer method, and similar to merge sort, that merge process, I will merge these two sorted element. In merge sort also we do. So in this case the element will become like 7, then we'll get 11, again 11, 12, 13, 15, 19, 21, right? So what we have did, like we traverse both the array, right, and we happen to sort the array because it was initially both the array sorted, so we use merge technique, and then the what will be the time complexity of this merge, like order of m plus n. Why? Because we traverse only this array one time and this array one time. Like this pointer, starting pointer, will move from first pointer to first element to last element, and this element also first to last element, right? So the time complexity will be order of m plus n. So we have somehow tried to optimize the first solution. So it was solution number 2, right? Now we'll discuss the solution 3, which is finally expected from the interviewer. This is a very important question from the point of interview. So basically let's consider the array again, right? So there will be two array given as per the question, right? And these are both sorted. So what we did, like we merged the arrays, right, and find the middlemost element. Let's consider this is middlemost element, right, and this come from here, right? So let's consider this is the median. So if this is the median, right, so here the total number of element are 5, and here it's also 5, right? So it is let's consider here it is 6. So basically it will make the element unique, like median unique. So we'll discuss in even case also. So m equal to let's say 5 and n equal to 6, right? And consider that this is our median that we got, right? So this is the fourth element here, but in actually, like in the merged array, it will be the element number like 6 plus 1, like n plus m plus 1 by 2, right? So it will be like sixth element. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, consider this as sixth, and this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So in this array we had considered that we had shown that the median is the middlemost in the sorted array. So when we merge, these element will be smaller than this median, and in this case, like I'm changing the color. So in this case these element are already given that this will be smaller as it is sorted, right? So these are the 4 elements. This is the 4th element in the array, right? So if it's 4th and here it is 6th, right? In the sorted array it is 6th, then the element must have come from this array. So it will be like this. If this is the median, right, then these element, these element, these element, and these 2 element will be sorted, right? And let me change the color again. And these element will be greater than the median, right? As it is the property of the median itself. Like if it's middlemost element, then the element that come right to that element will be greater than the element, and that come left to the element will be smaller than the element, right? So what we will do, like uh, it will be in this case we had considered that the median will come from the first array, but there can be cases. Let's discuss another case. So let's discuss another case. What was the color we used, right? Case 2, like the element will be like 1 2 3 and 5 6 7 and 8, right? So if we merge the array like 1 2 3 5 6 7 8, right, then this will be the median. The median is this is the first element. So and by the property of the array, this element will be greater than the median or the first element, we can say. And it will be given that it will be known that there are 3 elements and here it is 4. So median is 4th element in merged array, right? So total number of element less than that element will be 3, and these 3 element like 5 the first element is itself greater, itself is median, and so the element must be 3 element must be sorted than that element. So this can be the sorted element, right? So what we so I am going to discuss the approach, like what we will do. So we will know that the merging, when we started merging, right, then the in the merged array, right, the element will the element that started either come from here or here from the left side, right? So when we merge, then, right, so let's say that let's median is m, right, and the element that are shorter than median, like smaller than the median, like these 3 element and these 2. I am considering the case like in the random case, it's not proper, like 3 2 5 and 4 3 7. So what I had to do, like something like this, right? So 6 element will be here, 6 element will be here, and let's say the median is average. So 6 element will be smaller than median and 6 element will be larger than median, right? So let's consider that after merging, like these elements are smaller than let's say smaller than all these elements, right? So for the case I am taking like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 9 10 11 12. Then when we merge, we will get 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, right? So here we can see that the median that we had discussed, the median will be average of 6 and 7, like this is 6.5. so element is smaller than this will be element that will be smaller than the median is exactly same number of element in this. So what we'll do, like we will see that the element that will be smaller will lie on the left side of this line, right? And let's say the size was m and given, so let's say p element will come from the element that is smaller than the median. So p elements will come from this array, right? And then q element will come from this array, right? So p plus q will be m plus n plus 1 by 2, right? Exactly equal, right? So what we'll try to do, let's say that let's say this is not the case, right? Like this we have drawn. Let's consider that the total element that come from the first array, let me change the color of my pen. So let's say the element that had come from the first array, let's consider that is 3. Then we will have to move this boundary to this side, right? So there will be exactly 6 element smaller than that, right? So if we increase this element, right, a smaller element in the first array, then we will have to decrease this element, right, left of the boundary. So what we will do, like we will binary search on first array, right? What we will have to binary search, let's consider the so I was doing binary search that on the left array, let's say that the element that will be smaller than the median that we get, and one of the property, let's say that let's say this is m1, this is m2, or let's rename other way. This is, let's consider it as L1, L2, R1, R2, right? And this is our boundary, right? When so L1 will be smaller than the median, and this will be smaller than the R1, right? And L2 will be smaller than the median, and this is smaller than the R2, right? So if and median is smaller than equal to R1 and R2 both, right? So L1 is smaller than equal to R1 and R2 both, and L2 is similarly smaller than equal to R1 and R2, right? So we will use this property that if we will get L1 and L2, we will fix the position, binary search on L1, like what will be the total number of element, and from the property that total n plus 1 by 2 element will be smaller than equal to median. In the odd case, it will be like median will be in this part, but in the odd case, let's say that there are, we are considers we will discuss odd case later. So we'll use this property, right, on the binary search. Let's say binary search, and we have got the from the binary search on one array, that number of element less than equal to median that we had discussed. So this will be like L1. So from here we will get L2, and then if we get that L1 is less than equal to R2, it is exactly given, it is given that L1 is smaller than equal to R2, but if L1 is also less than equal to R2 and L2 is less than equal to R1, then what will be median? Our median will be max. Like from here we don't know that what are maximum element, L1 or L2, so max of L1 comma L2, right, and mean of R1 comma R2 average, right? If we had exactly divided, so from L1 L2 one of the element must be greater, so in the merged array that will come to the rightmost part of the left divided array from the median, and from the mean element from R1 and R2 will come from the right side of this boundary in the merged array. Then the median will become average of these two, right? But in the odd case, as I had discussed, I told that I will discuss the odd case later. So let's consider the odd case as well. So let's consider there are 4 elements, right, and here consider 3 elements, right, 1 2 3 4, or not, we'll take example like we will merge easily. So let's say 1 2 3 5 7 11 9, right. So in that case, like we have taken that total number of element n plus m plus 1 by 2 will be smaller than the median, right, smaller than equal to median, right. So in that case n is like 4 and m is 3, so n plus 3 plus 1 by 2, right, so 4 element. So in that case, like if we get the median, right, so in this case let's say we divided like this 3 or 1 or 2 or 2, let's say. So the 4 element will be present in the actually when we merge, let's consider this, let's consider merged array 1 2 3 5 7 9 11, right, then the median is 5. So our boundary in the merged array will be, the boundary will be here, and in this case that we are considering this boundary, right. So median will be on left part, right. So in this case L1 will be this, L2 will be this, then our effort will be L2, like what will be median will be max of L1 and L2, right. So now I hope that the logic is clear. It will get more clear when I move to the my code. So basically I am moving to my code, so we'll discuss here. So let me clear the screen from the annotations, and let's have pen, right. So what I did, like, so m is array size and n is b size. So if m is greater than n, so I have reversed the array, like I send the median b and a. So in this case I did it because let's say that we have array, right. So actually we can do it in any way, but for the reduction of time complexity, like if we binary search on a small array, then our time complexity will be better. Let's say if it's large array, then we have to binary search on bigger array, let's say its size is m, or if we binary search on in this, then there is log n. So if n is smaller than m, so binary search will be log n will be smaller than log m, given n is greater than equal to 2, right, or whatever this case is, like n is greater than m, and these are both positive numbers. So right, so what I did, like on the smaller array I did binary search that total number of element, and from the property I got the next element, like here the boundary rightmost boundary, here it is rightmost boundary from here. So basically what I did that, and for the binary search part it is like I had put I am doing binary search on number of elements. Basically in the most of the question we do binary search on index, right, but here I am doing binary search on number of element. Why this case? Why not on binary search on index? Why not? So binary search on index, if we had taken like 0 1 2 this element m minus 1, then if we did binary search on index, then let's say this is the, either we will get mid element from these three, this 0 to m minus 1. So in that case, like if we take, like we can do binary search on median also, but we had to on the index, but we had to define in the better way that what is our what will this index on binary search that we represent, that we did binary search will represent. If it's the rightmost boundary, then we can do but I think that binary search on number of element will be better, easy to understand. So that's why I did binary search on number of element, right? So the leftmost like smallest number of element in the median array that we are considering, the array that is smaller, the element that is smaller than the median, then it can be the 0, or the largest will be that all the element will be larger, right? So let's say that median will come from, let's say this array are 1 2 3 4 5 6, and this is 15 16 17, right? So the median will come from here, right? So element that is smaller than will be 0 in that case. But if you reverse the case, like the first array is 1 2 3 4 5 6 and the rightmost is, so then all the element will be present. So that's why I am considering both the L equal to 0, R equal to M, right? And we had found we were doing the binary search on the boundary of the first array, so that will be the total number of element that is on the left side of the boundary, right? And similarly we got second from the second array we got the boundary, the number of element present on the left side of the boundary, right? So let's say the total number of element present will be on the left side of the boundary will be 0, right? Then I am considering that what we had decided, this is L1, this was like L2, this was R1, and this was R2, right? And this was the boundary, right? In that case, so if this is L1, this is R1, so let's say the number of element present in this side is 0, right? Then the L1, what L1 will consider, it will be like minimum element, as the array was sorted and no element was present, so we'll consider that here minus infinity was present. So basically for the easy implementation that we are considering, so this will be like int min. Then in we had decided that if all the element will be present, then as we were taking min and max, so for that case we had taken in that way that if the what we are taking like max of L1 L2 if we had to take, and min of R1 R2. So let's say if R1 R2 is not present, any one of these are not present, then we will consider infinity. So in that case that minimum will get if R2 is not present, then R1, or vice versa. Similar in the case if we L1 is not present, then if we consider it as int min, then we will get L2, right? So for that purpose it is like int min and int max we have taken, else we have taken that if number of element present on the left side will be m, then its index is m minus 1. So that's why first left minus 1 and rightmost I will consider that if it is boundary, then rightmost element will be, right, this index a first left, right? So similar for the left 2 and right 2, and as we had discussed that when we will get the median if left 1 less than equal to right 1 and left 2 less than equal to right 2. Then for the odd and even that we had discussed earlier, that if it is even number of element present, then we have to take max of L1 L2 plus mean of R1 R2, their average, and if it is odd like n plus m percent 2 will give odd, then we had considered that n plus m plus 1 by 2 element, like they were present on the left side, right? So in that case that from the maximum of left 1 left 2 as we had discussed earlier, we will get the median. Else let's say that left 1 is bigger, let's consider that left 1 element is greater than R2, right? So in that case, like if we had taken as this boundary like this, right? So left 1 is bigger than right 1, then what we will have to do? So in the sorted array, merged array, R2 will come earlier than L1, then R2 will, in the merged array, the R2 will be first than L1, first come the R2 will come first and L1 will come later, so our boundary will go, this boundary will go right side and this boundary will have to shift left side, right? So that's what I have done, that if left 1 greater than right 2, then rightmost part, like from here its rightmost part we had shifted to left side, that is n first left minus 1. It was earlier m, like total number of present was m, and here consider that n left minus 1, n first. So now our m will become this, and as a standard binary search, or else in the vice versa case, we have to search in the, we have to increase this boundary, so then L will come n first left plus 1, right? So I will try to explain it with an example, the algorithm. So we'll randomly take the two array. Let's consider like I should change color. 1 3 5 7 9 11 13, right? So n is 1 3 5 7 9 5 to 7, n equal to 7, or let's consider m, and we'll consider another case. The array will be like 2 4 12 15 17 19 25. So how many element here? And 36, let's consider. So n equal to 2 2 4 6 8, right? So total number of element that will be present on the left side, that is 7 plus 8 plus 1 by 2, that is 8 elements, right? So we'll consider that initially we'll consider that our L is this, total number of element that come from the first array on the left side will be so L equal to 0, and m equal to, sorry, r equal to, we had discussed that it will be like m, total number of element present, right? So what n left side will become, n left will become L plus r by 2, so 4, right? So here I am taking the first boundary. So in the second boundary, where the second boundary will become like on the second side, the total number of array will be n right will be 4 again, right? So we had this array, right? So in this case we can clearly see that this array element is greater than equal to 9. So this cannot be the case, this cannot be the boundary. Then we will have to move this boundary rightward and this boundary leftward, right? So to get the finally merged sorted array, we are considering that this element will consist of the left, this element like lying on the left of the boundary, this boundary on the both side will actually on the left side of the merge array, right? We are considering that this will make 1 2 3 4 5 7 12 15. This will be the our merge array from this example, but this won't be case. Like finally we note that our merge array is like 1 2 3. If we merge 4 5 7 9 11 12 13 15 in this way, but we are considering that we will only take 4 element from here and 4 element from here to the left to create the merged array left side, right? So in that case, then we have to move the element, move this boundary rightward and this boundary leftward, right? So in this case, like 1 3 5 7. So what our L will become? L will be n left plus 1, that is L equal to 5 and r equal to 7, right? So total number we are considering minimum 5 element come from here and maximum 7. So mid will become 6. So in this case 1 2 3 4. Sorry for that delay. So now we will consider that what our L was 6 and R was, sorry, L was 5 and R was 7, then mid will become, or N left will become 6, right? So we'll consider that these 6 elements will be on the left side, and rest two elements that come from here will be on left side, right? Then our array will become like 1 2 3 4 5 7 9 11, right? So in this case we will get that here 11 and here it is leftmost part is 4, right? This was the case. So let's see this also. This was 15. So what I was telling that the element in this case that we had considered what is our L. Here L2 is this and L1 is this, R1 is 13 and R2 is 12, right? So L1 is smaller than equal to R2, L2 is smaller than equal to L1. Sorry, L1 is L2 is smaller than equal to R1 and L1 is smaller than equal to R2. Then this will be our boundary that we will get, right? From here we will get the median, right? So from here, like from this part and this part, using this and this, we finally got that either this element will cause the boundary and the rightmost part of the boundary will be become rightmost of the left boundary in the merge array will become maximum of these two, 4 and 11, that is 11, right? And here in this side the array will become start from the minimum of this two, so it will be like 13 15 this thing, right? So I hope that I had explained the algorithm well. So hope you will like the video, like the solution. The problem is hard, so it will take time to, it is LeetCode hard problem. I will try to make it easy, simple, explain in the best simple way. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. It takes a lot of effort to create the video, and if you don't understand it well from the first go, like in watching only one time, then I will recommend you to watch 2-3 times, as it is LeetCode hard problem, as you can see. So basically it will take effort from you, as from your side as well, to understand the concept. So thank you for the watching the video. At last I will try to tell you that this video is sponsored by Newton School. You can check the website that will be given in the description box. So thank you guys. Please like the video if you have liked, or if you had liked the video, then please like and subscribe for the channel for the further updates. So thank you guys. Bye bye.